quote template lesson, you'll be learning about line columns. Line columns tell the system what quote line information will render when generated. Quote lines are rendered as a table. Begin on your quote templates page and then scroll down to your line columns section. We begin with our 6 line columns that are automatically populated at the time of quote template creation. Let's just go ahead and click on our first line column, quantity. Click Edit to modify your line column. First thing you can modify is the width. This specifies a % of the page between markups. Because our line columns populate a table, if you change your width, that means you need to make sure that the sum of the width of all columns equals 100, since the width is a percentage of the table. We have our field name. This is an API name. This renders on our quote line. And below that, you can specify the alignment. By selecting the Hide on Components checkbox, you can hide the values of a column. For example, you can hide the pricing for components. The Roll-Up checkbox collapses multiple lines into a single line. It aggregates the value and displays the aggregated value of the lines. The Conditional Print field is useful because sometimes you don't actually want to display the discount. If you hide the discount column, the doc engine readjusts the width of all the remaining columns in order to still use the total width. The Discard Width When Hidden checkbox disables hiding column width when hidden. That way you don't have to use the whole width of the page anymore. The Separate Lines checkbox is useful if you have very lengthy descriptions. This specifies that the description column is on a separate line below the other columns, and if that field is actually empty on the quote line, we go ahead and skip the separate line automatically. We only have the sum option available for our summary function field. The summary label field specifies our label for our summary rule. Alright, let's go ahead and click cancel and return to our quote template. So not only have you completed our quote template section, but you've actually completed the entire Bricklayers course. Congratulations! So now get ready to start our next course, which is our Master Masons course.